When I talk about politics, I want to express great gratitude to Prime Minister Babis and the Czech Republic for their support to Serbia on its European path. And we discussed this, and I said, as a rational and realistic person, knowing how things unfold in the European Union and understanding the position of European leaders and all that is happening, that it is most important for Serbia in the coming years to be part of the single European market and to have open borders within the region, as well as with all the member countries of the European Union. I can say that I am happy to know Andrej Babis well. We have been friends for many years, and when I say that I am happy, it is because you can always hear a lot of smart things from him, a lot to learn, and I took this opportunity to hear and learn a lot from him as one of the most experienced, wisest, and most capable leaders in Europe. And I believe that this experience will also help us in the further development of our country.
I hope that after what we discussed today, in the end, we will manage to sell our Skyfox aircraft here, which are produced by Aerovodachodi, and they even offer a Serbian version of the Rafale. You bought the Rafales, and the Skyfox is a test aircraft, and if it succeeds, and I hope it does, then your pilots will actually feel like they are training with the Skyfox, but they will feel like they are in a Rafale. Then, of course, we have the great L-410 aircraft. We also offer financing, so there is a huge space for further business for our companies, which are very strong here, such as PPS, Matoni, AZD, and Linet, which wants to be here and decided and considered Greece and Serbia. And, as a Linet representative informed me, they want to open a hub for the entire Western Balkans here. So, there are a lot of opportunities here. When we joined the government, we were there for half a year, so Karel Havlicek found an unfilled application form for the expo on the table, so it was clear that we said yes. And we are really looking forward to it. And also, thank you for offering our exhibition a great place. And I think that it will be a big event for Serbia, for all of us, and we are definitely looking forward to it. I briefly met with the Prime Minister in Yerevan, and we, paradoxically, spent the entire tete-a-tete on healthcare. Yes, that is my big topic, and the Prime Minister is a doctor. We talked about all sorts of things and agreed that he will visit us in October so that I can show him one of the best oncology hospitals in Europe, Masaryk Memorial Cancer Institute, and the Pleasant Hospital, where we have a great radiologist, Professor Ferder. So we talked about obesity, childhood obesity. Yes, here we started a project. So these topics were great, and we definitely talked very specifically and to the point. I don't want to hold you up for long. Just a few words about Schengen and the European Union. Instead of the European Union trying to expand the Schengen area to the entire Western Balkans, including Serbia, of course, I have come out to do this X times. I do not understand at all why Serbia is not in Schengen. Paradoxically, some Schengen countries, I stood on the border of North Macedonia, may be defending our Europe against illegal migration much worse than the Schengen countries. And the same story is with the European Union. Instead of striving as the European Union for Serbia and the Western Balkans to be part of the European Union and Schengen, an endless story that lasts for decades, and unfortunately, we are unable at the level of the European Council to bluntly say why we actually don't want them. We say, yes, Serbia has our support. And of course, I think it is important for Europe, especially in these times when, unfortunately, instead of the word of peace, there is still talk of war. So thank you very much, Mr. President. Thank you for yesterday's dinner. It was wonderful. And for the atmosphere, for friendly relations, and I think that indeed our cooperation is great, and there are plenty of projects that our companies offer. And I firmly believe that we will bring it to completion. The entire Western Balkans belong in Schengen. We must defend the European continent against illegal migration, against smugglers who promise a better life to illegal migrants who pay for it. And when they don't get asylum, they sometimes commit attacks. And to me, it's incomprehensible. I often talk about this. By the way, in 2016, when Viktor Orban was the first to build a wall in Budapest, everyone criticized him. 10 years later, Europe has woken up. Now they are dealing with it and they confirm what was. So the problem is, when someone bothers someone else at those meetings, and now we actually had to, it would be fair to say it to Serbia's face and state that opinion. And I don't understand it. It's a shame, because the situation should be completely opposite. The European Union should strive for Serbia and the Western Balkans to be in the Schengen, and for them to be gradually accepted into the European Union, provided, of course, that they meet the conditions. Then we cannot be surprised that, of course, here in Serbia, mainly China and the Emirates and others offer capital. So logically, Serbia behaves pragmatically. But in my opinion, the position should be completely opposite. The European Union and the Schengen area should be interested in Serbia becoming part of these structures.